Hello, 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 and welcome back again, one and all. I am Pete, aka Krimxon. I hope you are all well today, enjoying your weekends. Well, yeah, it's weekend for everyone. Bit more Outer Wilds 3 today, and Outer Wilds today, since we've now finished Luigi's Mansion 3. I think we're going to be all in for a while, at least, on this. Unless something dissuades me otherwise. Through to the end. Which could be a hot minute, right? Do I want to steal them? Not really worth it for 8. Hi, Adelaide.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice.
In fact,
Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear?
there we go. Alright. See how that is. You must be Adelaide.
I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
It's pretty grim. Reed sent me to make peace with you.
Reed Thompson. You here on
We delivered the message.
Cold-eyed reptile?
We don't have to follow through.
Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then?
Living off power that belongs to the town. Something about coming back to town or losing power. I wasn't really listening.
I can't say I blame you. Reed is positively soporific.
Yeah.
Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves.
Reed asked me to divert your power over to him. He mentioned a geothermal plant.
He would do such a thing. The question is, why would you agree to his plans?
Yeah, I kind of need a regulator to fix my ship.
Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do.
Yeah, still has consequences. A hero to you, maybe, yes.
A hero to the people who matter. To us. To the ones who come around.
We matter.
To the ones you save. Reed will never understand. He has been too long inebriated on the wine of corporate culture. All he sees is productivity, output, profits.
Yeah, let's say I help you. What happens to Edgewater?
Life in Edgewater grinds to a halt. The cannery shuts down, workers desert in droves, and our own little camp grows and thrives.
I'll consider.
I trust you will listen to your conscience.
That is the way I'm leaning. But I can't see it all being sunshine and smiles, right? Nothing else in here, probably. We'll look around. Alright. Nothing too suspicious? Found a closet. Ooh. Close the door. No.
Inside voices.
Inside voices. She was right in my ear. Don't really need the machine gun. But I'll take that stuff. Because I want them. Not so much the money, but the lockpicking stuff and all of that. Right, let's take a look. So this is... Okay, so I've got opposing wands. Let's follow that for now. Let's check the map, actually. Alright, okay. Gotta get out that way somehow. Probably looping around. Let's try this way. More direct.
Oh, that's Thomas. He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
Thomas? Which one's Thomas? This guy? Thomas.
Oh, didn't see you there. I was just occupying myself with a little engineering.
As one does.
Whoa, Miss Parvati. Hey, you're, what, how are you? Hi, hello.
Are you, are things safe out
Guessing
here?
someone has a crush.
How you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
Are you from town? I mean, you don't exactly look like you're from town.
Just trying to fix my ship.
Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground.
Not
ain't
a
we?
metaphor, dude.
Sorry, I just wasn't sure if you were from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Ooh. Never too late to start learning. I could give you a couple of pointers.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself.
Not a bad choice.
You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering?
Think I
Comes
found
in a
at
set
least
of
one.
3. If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged.
Today's your lucky day, Thomas. I've got one of them right here.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Part 1, yeah. I
Look
found
at
it,
that.
apparently.
Building a computing machine out of Spectrum potatoes, a primer. I'm just glad it survived all these years.
Potato
I
computers.
appreciate you going
I like
through
the
all
joke.
that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special, on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
Oh? Sure, I'll let you know.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands.
Was that 300 bits? Let's go. People in this town seem pretty happy. Ah! Not a danger at all. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Guess I better do that. How about we just go around all the mines? Holy shit. Have I got it again? I guess. Doesn't heal that much. Okay. Hop. Hop. Wait, is this the plant or is it taking me back to town? No, that's town over there. Okay. Still keep trying to press circle to, or X rather, to cancel. Circle to confirm. Ooh.
wanted to poke around in here.
Alright. No, we're not going in that way. Wait. Mechanical sentry.
Here we go. This one. Nice hit.
Alright. Take him out before we get stuck in there. Where and what is she? Did she find a back way in? Alright, it's pretty good though. Alright. Lootings. I thought I'd have to turn the fence off from in here or some shit, but I guess not. Well, I guess I can still go around and do so, maybe. Nothing? Shiny servos. See if we can turn that fence off first. There's something in here. Actually, I don't know why I'm even worrying about it, but... disarm fences. Oh, plural. Alright, we'll do that. Few recent logs. Error. Security logs inaccessible. In keeping with Space's choice company policy, all security logs have been terminated in the event of a major emergency, catastrophic event, or security breach. Scheduled updates are critically overdue. Alright, they missed their updates. No one's been here for a while. Did all the robots go mad and kill everyone? Maybe. Construction. So that one's an actual combat bot. So's that, I guess, really. Where's the crit spot on a robot?
Everyone all right?
Everyone? You mean me? Maybe I can have two companions with me. I want to finish searching around the outside before going in. Another door in. Okay. Ooh. Fuck it. Your loading screen tip could be here. Wow. Meta. I like it. Plasma for creatures, shock for mechanicals. Alright, so her shock hammer must be pretty good again against these robots.
The control room should be ahead somewhere and a touch to the right. I hope we're doing the right thing. Don't mess with us.
How am I looking for ammo? I think I'm looking alright. Relatively. Oh, hi.
Everyone all right?
Got it. Okay, this gun takes heavy. That's fine. Making use of our long gun skills. Oh my. Vending machine discovered, yep. Give me that. Alright, we don't need that though. Memory purged. 2 files available. Had to borrow your copy of the Young Spaces Guide to Mechanical Engineering. Radio's been sputtering and I needed the reference. Return the copy to repair. Oh! That'll be useful then. Go to the repair bay. Chaos everywhere. Mechanicals gone haywire. Okay, guessed it. We called it. Gunfire, hearing some screams. Oh lord, I think there was someone's leg. That was someone's leg. Would like to leave early for the day. Please deduct delinquency fee from my pay. Thank you. Proud to be a member of Space's Choice family. Someone's like, yeah, can I go home for the day? This is pretty shit. Everyone's dying. Better put in that report requesting permission though. Let's do it.
I wish I could do that.
Yeah. Skilled, aren't I? Oh. Is that just... yeah, opposite. Okay. Energy cell. I'm purposely exploring not the direction the arrow is pointing. Why 0? Nice. Oh no, used? Or maybe it's just because I picked a lock, not lockpick used. Alright, I guess that pretty much only leaves this way. We're on the lookout. Nothing? Alright. Sometimes an alcove's just an alcove. No more robots. Alright. This is going to be where we have our choice. I think I'm diverting it to the geothermal village. Don't see it being all peaches and cream, but still. Plant status. Operating at 22% facility. Currently going to both. It's gotta be. Safety failures detected. High likelihood of moderate to severe structural damage. Redirecting power is an irreversible procedure. Power redirection functions failed. Manual override required. Please activate all 3 electrical track switches. Okay.
3 switches. That'll be easy enough.
Should be. Wait, down there? Did I not go down here? I guess not. Can't hack that. Skill check at 40. Oof. Stimulation. I think I can hack it now. Or I pick this.
Nicely done.
Wasn't really worth. Maybe we can unlock it? Unlock door. Enter passcode. Did it? Alright. Personal files. Let's go in order. This is S. Tanaka, Chief of Security. Chester Higgins again. That hullhead. Found him fiddling around with one of the mechanicals, so I had to write him up for tampering with company property. Just in case I'm reading this a couple days from now and feeling bad for what I've done, let me just remind myself that I've warned him before. He's always been a little crooked in the skull. He was working on some logic module. I confiscated it. Should be in my lockaway room for the foreseeable future. Same guy. Doesn't sit right with me. Company's been replacing our guards with auto-mechanicals. At this rate, I'm going to end up a chief of security with no staff. Just a small army of mechanicals knocking about, guns pointed every which way. Company tells us they're safe, programmed to treat us humans like their own. People are liable to break down, but an auto-mechanical never will. I don't know. It doesn't sit right with me. But the company's never been wrong before, I suppose. Want to bet? Worst has happened. Mechanical's gone crazy. Locked myself down here. Just trying to gather my courage. Gonna make a mad dash for the control room. Might be able to shut things down. Will delete this entry if I ever return. Automated. Greetings, Security Chief. This is an automated message initiated by Spacer's Choice Workers Safety Contingency Protocols. A security lockdown has been initiated. This is not a test. Your behavior during this lockdown will be reviewed during your quarterly audit. Anxiety is a common side effect of life-threatening situations engendered by security lockdowns. Fight back against anxiety with an ice-cold bottle of Zero G Brew. Zero G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you. That's, yep, good answer. Just get drunk. Sure. Oh, that's that door, not this one. Damn. Alright, what can we loot? 2 more lockpick MacGuffins? I don't really want to waste... Oh no, that costs none. If I'm reading that correctly. Getting a lot of necklaces. Also, enemies?
Wow, not even a scratch!
Alright. Round 1 to me. Guessing the others are in the next room. Barred. Okay. I'm barred. Flywheel. Okay.
Okay, keep him quiet.
Whisper quiet muzzler. Ooh. Can I... Can't edit. Not in here anyway. Yes, let's do that. We can break that down. Light assault rifle, 180 DPS. That's just worse. We'll keep it for now. Auto mag pistol. Well, that just seems like a better gun, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I have to go back to the bench to equip some mods. Try and remember to do that at some point. Goodies? Another necklace, alright. Nervous. I don't know what's behind the door. Angry boys. Roy buddies. Get wrecked. Alright, teamwork makes the dream work. Getting lots of ammo and shit. Lots of dead bodies, very little looting done. That's how I like it. Access repair log. Corporate just sent a team of technicians to conduct a complete refit of all our mechanicals. Every sentry and drone. It's not my place to say so, but doesn't this run contrary to the Spacer's Choice mission of being as cheap as possible? Wow, that's quite a mission statement. Just in case I'm audited, I would like to formally express how grateful I am to be part of the Spacer's Choice family. Spacer's Choice is the leading brand in affordable sundry across Halcyon. It's not the best choice, it's the Spacer's Choice. Whoops.
No problem. I'll head up.
Did I send her? I don't know. Just finished a routine maintenance on our mechanical sentries. I found some strange modifications to their logic modules. I haven't had time to run a diagnostic, so I don't know what's been modified. All I know is that these modifications were introduced in our recent refit. The company went through the trouble of refitting every single mechanical in the plant not long ago. Guessing this was the work of those visiting technicians. I filed a report, but my supervisor told me not to worry about it. Said the company knew what it was doing. Ordered me to forget about any alleged modifications to the logic modules. Decided to do a bit of sleuthing by my own self. Got my hands on a logic module. Time to do a little experimentation. Guessing that went well. Yeah. Guessing it went really well. Oh. Borrowed a copy of the Young Spacer's Guide. Volume 3. Needs something to read down the pit. Much obliged. Okay. Please be a dead end. Not a dead end. We'll go the other way first. I think I saw a living person up there. We'll check that in a minute, though.
There's 2 more. What'll happen to Miss McDevitt's folk if we send power to the Vale?
I mean, that's not how it's going to go, so I wouldn't worry about it. Free. Shower room, okay. What is that noise? What's up this way? More bodies. Alright, and we have a console. Ooh. That's going to be a fun room. Hacking skill too low. Or get a passcode. Alright, if we get the passcode, we get the passcode. Oh. Oh, it's that little buddy. Okay. Bad. And just to confirm. Yeah, this is the one we've been down. Okay. So we have one path forwards. Seems to be in here.
Wait, Phantom!
Phantom? What, me? Don't see this person.
You're not real. You're not real.
I hear him, I just don't see him. Go down a bit, one floor at a time. Yeah.
Mind the steam. You're liable to get scalded.
How about we do that?
Got him all.
It's one.
Performing.
Eyes up.
Kick its ass. Job's a good one. Shut off the steam valves. Yes, thank you very much. That makes life easier. Nothing? Alright.
Want to go? If we send the power to Miss McDevitt, what happens to Will?
No. Oh, hey.
Nice one!
Alright. That went alright. About as good as can be expected. Ooh. Goodies everywhere. I think I want to go back and check that other floor before I forget. Whoops. Okay, we're fine. Workbench? Hang on. One thing at a time. Can we upgrade our pistol there, though? Let's see. Mods, weapons and armor, okay. Can't be removed. Suppose the obvious one you start with is changes weapons damage type to plasma. Oof, okay. Do I want to do that? Not right now. Quiet muzzler. Can't put the muzzle on anything else. Not too bothered about that. Let's tinker. Oh, okay. Spend bits, make stronger. Four, 5, and that's a light. That's more Marauder armor, though. Don't have armor mods. Alright. The dream was short-lived. That's fine. That. That is big DPS. Do I want to just swap that out? Equip. Do that. Alright, we have a machine gun. See how we do. No, that's a pointless one. That's the other side of the other door that we didn't open, I'm guessing. Yeah, it is. Good. Glad I didn't do that.
You're not real. You're not real. You're not real. You're not real.
Anything this floor? There's something.
Go away, Phantom.
What's up with you, buddy?
You're
Hi.
not real. You're not real. Get away from me, Phantom. Shoot.
Oh,
Scram.
we have matching hairdos. Interesting. Calm down. I'm not here to hurt you.
You can talk? The Phantom's never talked before. Oh, I knew I shouldn't have eaten that sprat raw.
It's just a sprat of
See?
fish.
See, Higgins? This is why you must always boil your sprats before ingesting.
You're not imagining me.
Of course. Do excuse me. I experience brief flashes of mania during which I am visited by the phantoms of my imagination. Chester D. Higgins. The D
Wait,
stands for
you've
definitely
seen that
not
name.
insane.
Is that security boy?
I use it as a reminder.
Back away slowly. What's your job?
Oh, Higgins has been many things over the years. Sprat Wrangler, Saltuna Critic,
Sprat
Aetherwave
Wrangler.
Personality, Chairman of the Board, Galactic Defender, Sisty Pig Tycoon. I've come a long way
what?
for someone who started off as a simple engineer right here in this plant.
What happened here?
Mechanicals lost their bolts. Opened fire on anything that moved. It was pandemonium.
And you're okay?
I was on cleaning duty at the time. My old boss had me scrubbing pipes when the killing started. So, as usual, I missed out.
Okay. You mentioned being an engineer.
I specialized in automechanicals, drones, sentries.
Did you fuck this over?
Repaired them, maintained,
Is this your
upgraded.
bad?
Did it all from my old workroom just over in the next
Oh
section.
no, he was the tech guy here, wasn't he? That's it. If you worked on them, you must know a way to stop them, apart from shooting
Look,
them.
I don't want to fall into any trouble with the mechanicals. If they wise up to our plans, they will come for us. With prodding irons.
I could deal with mechanicals. I made it this far, didn't I?
You know, you remind me of myself back when I was an intergalactic adventurer.
Of course you were.
I discovered a flaw. Their hostility levels were hardwired to maximum. There's no changing that, but you could rewrite their targeting protocol so they attack each other instead.
Mechanicals follow the behavior of their logic module. Someone tampered with it.
Yes, that's exactly it. I see you're also versed in the noble art of mechanical engineering. There's a behavior control terminal in the other room. It should have options to change how the mechanicals act.
Damn,
including
should have done this
whom
before.
They shoot at. Oh, that reminds me. You'll need my passcode to access the behavior control terminal. Let me just write it down for you.
Okay, there we go.
The tail. Definitely start with the tail. If you're feeling adventurous, the ears are a particular delicacy.
A sprat's not fish. Yeah, actually, never
Forgot
mind.
what you were gonna say? Me too.
Sure. Later, buddy. Long tomorrow. Oh, yeah. So we've got to go back and find that computer. Up a couple of floors. I know that much. Oh, there we go. Back a little bit. This way. Maybe not. Or maybe? It was upstairs or something, wasn't it? Not that one. That's the switch. Modify behavior, there we go. New mode? Been mandated to remain in guard mode. Okay. New target. To target intruders. Don't change it. Alright. To find intruders. To find intruders, a space of choice auto mechanicals. Please allow some time to process and remove all recently defined intruders. Damn. Oh well. I don't know. Did it either way. Maybe some more now go and shoot each other. What? That way. What was the way? This way. Wait, no, that's the way we just came from. Did I get down a floor? Maybe it's this floor. Just maybe. We probably killed them all now anyway, but still did it. I think I got some XP for it. Up there. Okay. Goodies. Nothing. Had to be something behind here. Mr. Ouch. Guessing that's a... I'll do that next time I'm at a bench. Look at upgrading her thing. Give me that cream. And up. Oh. Anything? That's just broken, isn't it? Oh no, we can still go over. Okay, we'll do that in a minute.
It's the last.
There we go. I guess
I'm
this
not
loops
sure what
round.
the ride is. Alls I know is the decision's final.
Let's open both of these. That's that one. Cool. Cool, and the gang. Is this the start of the... No. Yes? Yes. Yeah, I guess I had literally killed every robot before.
Once we do this, there's
Changing
no
it
going
over.
back. Hey, mister? Look, I know you want your power regulator and all, but I just gotta ask you. Do you understand what you're about to do?
I wouldn't mind hearing your opinion.
I don't think you should cut off Edgewater's power. I think it would be cruel. I'm sorry. That just sort of came out all at once. Edgewater's hurting. We've been losing workers year after year, and corporate hardly ever sends replacements. There's barely enough Saltuna to fill our bellies anymore. But the town's got some good people in it. Decent, hard-working folk just living their lives the only way they know how. They don't deserve to be punished.
And the deserters are a community. I can't just destroy what they built.
Miss McDevitt's built something beautiful. Somehow she's talked the ground into giving life again. It's plain to see she's made the Vale a better place. Fed the hungry, tended the sick. Gave a home to those that had none. But Miss McDevitt delights in Edgewater's suffering. She wants to hurt the town. Do you really want to be party to that kind of hatred?
Reed tells me Edgewater's going to die without workers and power.
Well, that sure sounds like Mr. Thompson. If he was standing here, I imagine he'd remind us of how we're all one big, happy Spacer's Choice family. In Mr. Thompson's eyes, those deserters are still part of the Spacer's Choice family. The family must work together in order to survive. I hate to say it, but I think Mr. Thompson's got a point. Unless those deserters come back, Edgewater's as good as dead. Cutting off their power might be the only way.
Yeah, but...
Sorry, I didn't mean to babble on like that.
I think she's going to be disappointed.
I felt like I had to say something.
Oof. barely listening. Yeah, I'm glad you did.
Really? I mean, wow. Thanks. No one's ever told me those words in that order.
However, that doesn't sway my mind. Redirect power. Continue. I think it's going to the lab, unfortunately. Got something to say?
I can't stop thinking of Edgewater, Captain. I'm glad the deserters are gonna be alright now they got power, but what about the town? All those people.
Ooh. Thomas seemed very fond of you.
He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
Seems it. The tool he was thinking with was definitely not a wrench.
Thomas always listened to me. Never said I was odd, never tried to... I just want to think of him like that. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him. You mean about the mission being too clean?
Wait. Isn't it supposed to be... What?
I know, but Vickers says the universe is a machine.
I missed that.
That it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
Never been much for religion myself, no.
I think there's something higher and greater than us. But I don't feel it when I'm in the mission.
Why aren't you allowed in the store? Good question.
There was a kind of a thing with a vending machine when I was 12.
A long time ago, then. Yeah, you were a kid.
Sure, but folks got long memories around here. I've always been good with my hands, right? So I saw a lock on the machine and thought, oh, this must be how they refill it. But I had to know. So I did my thing. And next thing I know, there's a couple hundred bottles of zero-G rolling out the front door and into the road.
Yeah.
It's not funny. Right about then, a bunch of loaders came rolling in the gate, fresh off the Saltuna ships. And Mr. Thompson was up on the porch making a speech about how everyone would have to volunteer a third shift to get it all canned. Anyhow, you ever seen an auto loader run over a bottle of zero-G?
Go on.
Exploded all over Mr. Thompson. One bottle after another as the loaders went by.
Ooh.
I was just shy of working age, so Dad had to pay all the damages. Rose still angry at me. I can laugh about it now, but I just about puked up my guts in terror in the moment. That's the one time I ever made Mr. Thompson look a fool.
Okay, let's move back. Let's carry on. Not that way. Come on, that way. Build a team. Yeah, it's gotta be at least 2 companions, right? I'm trying to think if you could do that in Fallout. I think it was only 1. Same as Skyrim. I don't remember having more than 1 in Fallout 4. Let's check around the other side. I never did that. And a vending machine. Why is the scientist holding a pistol? Guess this was also electrified, or is that... Oh no, that's the main one. Or is it? Maybe not. Return to read, I guess. Gonna be an awkward discussion. Maybe I should get the part first. He's probably not going to be too friendly after talking. I'm glad at least that we don't seem to have stamina. What's causing that glow? Alright. Orange light gives red glow. Makes no sense. Now, do I just go and rub it in Reed's face first? Probably shouldn't. Let's get the part, then we'll talk to Reed, I think. Well, that was a long one. Alright. Let's... How? There's still power, see?
You picked a fine time to visit, stranger.
Guessing you're the foreman?
Foreman Granger. Mind those words don't come out of your mouth unless preceded by yes or right away or thank you.
Alright. Enough of you.
What are we supposed to do now?
Exercise patience and contemplate the scriptures.
Scriptures? Found a vending machine. Oh, I already took them by accident without meaning to. Well, no one saw. How do I get down below? Huh. Oh, that's a sprat. The lizard rats. Alright. I feel like a sprat is actually a fish though as well. Aren't they?
You want to know what gets my mind churning?
He's waiting for us.
Edgewater has suffered a cavalcade of disasters. Plague, marauders, desertion. Then you wandered in town. And I was so damn sure our luck was starting to turn. I never knew how right I was. Just answer one question for me. Why'd you do it?
Yeah, it's not personal, kid. Nothing personnel, kid.
That power regulator is company property. Whatever you were hoping to find down here, I advise you to turn around and leave. I have got guards posted with orders to fire on you.
Is that a threat? Call off your guards. I don't want them bleeding all over my power regulator.
All right, easy now. Let's not do anything we'll regret.
Alright, got out of that fight.
I'll order my guards to stand down. Take what you came for and then leave us be.
Yeah. Taking it. Okay. can get hack and lockpick up pretty high. I think I want one more in there so I can be a little better at hacking. And then we'll go some more tech. Persuade, lie, intimidate. Cower in fear for 10 seconds. Ooh, that's what it's about. Okay. Am I going to see all the guards marching out? I am. Ha! Oh, they were ready for quite a throwdown. That's a shame. Sorry to spoil your day, lads. And also, you know, your entire town. But it is what it is. My ship's gotta fly. Oh, right, I didn't. Mm-hmm. Damage, walk speed, sprint speed. Add some base armor. I'm going to be in light armor, so that's probably worth it, right? Gonna do it. Return to the unreliable. I assume that the quest is, yeah, gone. Oh, we should do some of these though. Young Spacer's Guide in the Cannery. Oh, I missed those. I need to go back to Cannery. Shit. The geothermal plant, rather. Wait, that'll show one in here. Yes. Sealed. Sealed. They locked me out. No.
Is Reed hiding in there?
Mr. Thompson is aware of your concerns and remains committed to guiding Edgewater.
Surely not. They've actually locked all the doors behind me. Wow. How? No, not good enough. Symptoms of infection have now reached critical mass. I have instructed our staff to transform the old domicile into a sick house. Plague is a reality of life on the frontier, and as spacers we are expected to face up to reality. And the reality is that we do not carry enough medicine to treat all of you. Medical treatment is a privilege, not a right. We're American now. We must strive every day to demonstrate our worthiness of that privilege. If you find yourself suffering the symptoms of incipient plague, the best thing you can do for yourself and for your family is to don your jumpers and come to work. Work fortifies the spirit. Physical illness recapitulates spiritual weakness. Alright. Yeah, work until you're better. Good strats.
Easy.
No one's seen me so far. Just go downstairs again and leave here. What? Which way? There we go. Okay. And meds, which we are not giving to the hypochondriac. We'll give to Esther.
Cannery's dead. This is gonna throw a wrench into my actuarial tables.
Got that medicine.
Thanks. I'll see to it that this medicine gets to the people who need it. Here. Something for your trouble. Nothing personal, but I hope we never do business together again. Don't want to make a habit of consorting with smuggler types.
Wait, that increased my standing with Spacer's rep, Spacer's choice. Really? Never? That's harsh. At least leave me something to remember you by.
You do have some cheek on you. Lucky for you, I kept a little contingency fee in case you tried to negotiate with me.
Yeah, who's that medicine for?
Somebody deserving. Silas on account of him being out in the cold. Amelia seeing how she's around people all the time. Anybody in the sick room?
Okay. Dunzo. Let's find the other one of those. Back to the geothermal. Should be empty at least. Wait, did I want to go south? I wanted to go north. Can't be asked for a load screen again. Yep, and around town we go. Oh, actually, not too bad. Let's
I
go.
used to skip rocks in the river till Constable Reyes ticketed me for unlicensed terraforming.
So you just following me forever now.
She's jealous. She don't know how to skip rocks her own self.
Guess so. Oh, hey. Panicked. Where'd he go? You can go underground? How's that fair? Maim? Ah! Holy shit. Alright. Give me your goodies at least. Jesus. So, Primal's pretty tough. But very straightforward. Behemoth. I'm slowly healing over time as well, so I might just let that go for a bit. Ah, shit. Right, regret this. No. Armor. I see. Alright. Keep walking straight into these guys. Hunter Ravager, alright. Real question is, will I even see the next lot before I run into them? Probably not. Right, we'll be back here either way. Let's pop back in. Get that textbook. We'll take him over to what's his face that has the clutch on Parvati. Enrays. As in the N word? I ain't saying it. Yeah, melee sounds interesting. Power and sweep attacks. And I appreciate it automatically doing that as well, using your best dialogue skill to negotiate prices. Because if you have the skill, it just becomes tedium of doing it otherwise. Where do we go now? Down, down, deeper and down. Down, down, deeper and down. Okay. Right underneath. Of course it'd be in here. Missing shit. All over the place. Alright, and back out again. Thomas, that's his name. There we go. Dip, dip, dip. Don't know if it does, but on the off chance it does in fact make me run faster. This way? Up. There we go. Wait, can I pick what goes in my inhaler? Oh, I'm not going to worry about it. It works. It heals me. I'm just going to leave it there for now. Yeah, we are going all the way back there. Okay. Oh, wait. Hey, why not? There we go. At least PS5 will have, like, they'll all have SSD, right? I can't wait. I wonder how much that'll help even games like this. I assume it will. If it's backwards compat. Probably going to get a PS5. I don't know. Getting a first revision almost always goes badly, though. Oh, hang on. So I'm somewhat reluctant for that reason. Can I not take that off you? Oh, okay. 2 types of hammer. Let's improve your shock one, because that's useful against the robots. If we can. Mr. Ouch. Makes a melee weapon have more inertia without increasing its weight. Best not to think about that. I like that though. Looks pretty cool. Okay. Plasma. Yeah, nothing super. Oh wait. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. 180, 215. So assault rifles get the choice. It's up there, you see. 2 times scope. Also extends range. I think that's good for now. Get rid of that. Wait, does that no longer have the electricity? Oh, well, that's shit. Yeah. Balls. Cock that up. Okay. Wait, requires light ammo. That requires heavy. Let's put that there for now, I think. Get rid of that. Worker's outfit can go. Wait. Yeah. Keep that for now, just because it's probably the only one we'll ever have. Activates all slotted consumables simultaneously. Oh, okay. Wait, so I can just slot that up there. Based on medical skill. Okay, so that's going to be useful. Bunch of nanas. Can I not? Is my phone interrupting with my mic? Ba-da-ba-ba. Add to junk. Get rid of that. Nice. Nasal stimulant. Alright. That's bad. Oh, that's bad. Melee weapon attack speed. Hardened armor. Don't want more nicotine stuff. It's got lows as well. So Dervish Mist. Quiet Muzzler. Hunter kit. Wait, can I? Toughened. Do I throw all these in right now? Can throw that on. It doesn't do that much. Fuck it. Get rid of all the sellables at some point.
Any luck finding one of those manuals?
Actually, all three.
No kidding. Really? Well, which one?
Part 2.
Ain't that just ironical? If I'd worked a little longer back at the cannery, I might have found this
Ironical.
myself. 2 whole data pads? Be still my beating heart. Oh, almost forgot your payment.
Getting big money. There's more.
Don't keep me in suspense. The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals. That's a complete set. All 3 parts. I'm gonna be the greatest engineer Halcyon's ever seen.
Sorry, Parvati.
Aside from you, Ms. Parvati.
It's right there.
I swear.
Right there.
I'll do you proud.
I'm glad we could help, Thomas.
I've been saving something for you. Just a little contraption I found. Should fit right into your outfit.
Electrocharged surface. Can I put that in right now? Can. This is a gadget. I still have a gadget slot. And no utility slot. What's it do? Occasionally shocking an attacker. Okay, they hit me, they get shot. Sure. I guess that's that done. Let's get back to our ship. Ooh, that's a ways. Oh, it's fireworks, I hear. Fucking I think fireworks are so fucking ridiculous. And people set them off for 2 weeks prior to bonfire night, 2 weeks after. It just gives you a whole month of pets shitting themselves all the time. So that what, people can hear loud noise and see lights. Wow. Big impressive. Gunpowder, go boom. Big boom. Very excite. Very excite. Right, I wonder if our vicar friend's going to be here.
Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship.
Oh, did I skip something? Fuck.
Belonging to a proper crew.
I was trying to put my gun away.
Edgewater won't last another season without power, but that don't change the fact that I'm indentured to Spacer's Choice. Company expects me back at my post.
Run away. Those deserters left the town behind. Why don't you do it?
I have imagined it, but until you came along, I never thought I had the choice. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you?
We found our Kaylee.
I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think?
Hells yeah, get aboard. Glad to have you. Pick a cabin.
Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now. Ha! I got a captain.
Right, well, I was trying to... There we go.
Something you need?
Oh yeah, this. What about your mum?
That's on account of how I never met her.
Oof, okay. Sorry.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception. So when I was born, I was
Oof.
sent here.
Get along well with your dad, or did. You might not have with your mother.
Could be. Reckon I'll never know.
Okay. Let's go. Hey, there he is.
Well, I certainly am looking forward to flying on a ship named the Unreliable. I'll just head upstairs and claim a room.
So we have Kaylee, we have Shepard.
I could spend hours
But not really, I
reflecting on
guess.
the secret workings of the universe. Little else in this colony offers such a relaxing pastime. So, tell me what's on your mind. I excel at confessional listening.
What's your story?
Nothing too out of the ordinary. Just your run-of-the-mill vicar with a violently enthusiastic
Violently
disposition.
enthusiastic. Wow, okay. That's something.
That's what my parents called it. I grew up in a pit of a town much like Edgewater. I was destined to be a laborer like my parents, but I was infected early with a need to solve the equation.
What's the equation?
My passion didn't sit well with them.
Why were you so passionate?
My parents, ironically. They internalized the precepts of scientism like no one I've ever known.
Scientism.
They had a
Oh
pure
boy.
faith. A faith that brought joy to them regardless of the situation. I envied that. I wanted that peace. I thought if I became a vicar, I could find it. Or at the very least, find out why I lacked it.
So were they proud when you became a vicar?
They thought I was fighting the plan, should have accepted my lot. Some people pursue the clergy for power, prestige, but that was not me.
Yeah, what is this plan?
The simple version is this. The force which we call the Grand Architect created the universal equation that underlies and defines everything
Are we
in the
talking
universe.
God or string theory?
Everything flows from the equation, or in layman's terms, the grand plan. Is the Grand Architect a consciousness? A natural force? Did it create the equation on purpose? The answers to these questions don't really matter. The equation, the plan, is all that matters. Contentment is found by accepting one's role in the plan.
Sure. If you can't help but follow the plan and everything you do is part of it, right? Yeah, right. If you can't escape it, then it's basically just an excuse to do whatever. Also, very convenient way to control the masses.
It can be if abused, but that can be said about anything. However, in the case of the board and Halcyon, sadly, I believe you are correct.
Oh, dear. Alright. I'll do us for now.
Yeah, huh?
Anything new since we're now on the ship? Alright, guess not. Never really had much of a chance to look around. Parts. Parts, basically. Where are you going to sleep? In here, maybe? She looks keen on hanging out in here. Stop getting your gun out. Vocational competence respecification machine. Price to respec. 500 bits. Hell no, but nice to know it's there. So even if I completely fuck up, which I don't think it's going to be that way, but If I do, we're still Gucci. Oh. I did that before the computer told me. Ah, hey. God, this kind of is like Serenity. We've got the kitchen / dining hall. We've got forward to the rows of cabins. It's not a million miles off. Forgot what it looks like from the outside. Is it even going to look like a firefly?
I have detected that the town of Edgewater is now without power. I appreciate you doing your part to hasten their demise.
Wait, what? Really?
What can I do for you, Captain?
Power regs in.
All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Sure. It is kind of Firefly-esque. Yeah. Worse things to take inspiration from when it comes to sci-fi, let's be honest. Against all odds. It wasn't that stacked against us. We just fucked over an entire town, though, so... Yeah. Oh, dear.
A communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Good.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any, unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing.
Drippage?
I assure you.
A little lightheaded, and I can slow down time, which ain't bad.
Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right. You
Aren't
need
they
to
all
get
dead?
to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have
Guess not.
contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists.
Okay, they're still just
Gladys
frozen.
Kelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay.
Why do I need a nav key?
Strictly speaking, Monarch is a moon, terraformed badly, and almost completely lawless. You'll love it.
Okay.
Captains don't fly their own ships, you see. Your navigation terminal handles the, navigation. Think of a nav key as a set of flight instructions. The board's been confiscating nav keys for Stellar Bay, so we must rely on unconventional means of acquisition. Hence, Miss Gladys Kelly.
Why can't I just leave Halcyon?
Without a skip drive, good luck. You'll be dead before you make it to the nearest star. Look, I admire your optimism, but the sad truth is you're stuck here.
Damn.
You, me, and the rest of this
Gotta play
colony.
the game.
We're all skating precariously around the edge of oblivion together. None of us are leaving Halcyon alive, so we may as well make it a better place. And we can start by reviving the Hope.
Fine.
Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the holographic shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters.
Holographic shroud. Yeah, what's that?
Marvelous device.
Is that an
I'm quite
invisibility
proud
cloak
of
or some
myself.
shit?
The shroud changes the user's appearance to mimic that of another.
Oh.
It has limits. First-generation technology, you see, but promising. Exciting to see it in use at last. Very simply, the holographic shroud uses biometric information contained on standard identity cartridges to generate a holographic projection around you.
Okay. What's the limitations? Yeah.
Only stands up to a casual scrutiny. Use it too long, bound to flicker, blur, something like that. Movement makes it more likely. Best used in moderation. When you see guards in your path you can't sneak past, for example.
All right, sure.
Maintain your distance. Act normal. No running, no jumping. Don't draw their attention. If they pay attention, they're more likely to notice flaws in the hologram.
Yeah, why do I need a gadget? What's wrong with stealing uniforms?
A change of clothes. What is this? Some old spy serial? What inattentive and brainless guard would be fooled by such a shabby disguise?
Unlike this cloak.
The holographic shroud masks not only your clothes, but your face and fingerprints. It modulates your voice and sweetens your breath.
Oh, fair. Okay. All right. Sweetens your breath. What?
Science, that's how.
Okay, sure. Thanks.
Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
Got it. Which is this thing. The unreliable navigation. Yeah, okay, that's promising. I assume that's just because that's the ship, but yeah. Okay. Take that. Ah, okay, we landed again. Or we'd never left, I guess. No, we did. We took off. Whatever. Retrieve the shroud. Guess this is my quarters?
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Right, let's see how that looks. Okay, we kind of have a sniper then. Access to restricted areas. Alright. Let's use the terminal. Messages. Forgot to mention in my previous message. Silly me, I'm mailing you a copy of my favourite serial, The Space Adventures of Singularity Steel. It's about a dashing space pirate with a heart of, well, steel. It's not exactly board approved, so don't you go showing it around to your spacer buddies. I hope it will amuse you while you're out adventuring. Any similarities to a certain someone are entirely intentional. Right. Archived. Can't tell you how pleased I am to finally... Wait. From Udom, Wingman's Wingman, Bedford. Okay. Can't tell you how pleased I am to finally hear from you. Your message was hilarious. I'm delighted by your sense of humour and the tale of your hijinks. I hope your terminal will cooperate for the foreseeable future. By the way, I was scraping Groundbreaker's comms network for tasty little tidbits. I noticed you declined to dock at Edgewater's landing pad, and instead touched down in the wilderness. You rugged individualist, you. I only pray that idiot Thompson wasn't giving you any trouble. Anyway, I hope your meeting down on Terra 2 proves fruitful. I look forward to corresponding with greater regularity. Hello. Oh, is he already dead by this point? I don't know where you were raised, but I'd hazard to guess may have been a barn, because anyone with even a modicum of decent rearing would know it's unforgivably rude to ignore the ardent, sincere messages of one's friends. P.S. Please respond. Are these out of sequence? Hello, hello. Hope this finds you well. It was a pleasure to see you in my office again last week. Once again, I'm terribly sorry about the impounding mix-up. How could it have happened a second time? Terminals these days, I swear. Dreadfully unreliable. Aha, just like your ship. I hope you've given some thought to that thing we discussed. You know, about the Wells fellow. I'm so sorry to press, but I have the strangest tickling feeling that you really do know him. And if you could just tell me where he is, well, it would be marvellous for our friendship, wouldn't it? Looking forward to seeing you again, wingman. Thought he was the wingman. Hello, Udom here. Oh, this is the first, I guess. Udom Bedford. We met when I accidentally impounded your ship. My silly fat finger's embarrassing me once again. Hope that wasn't too terribly inconvenient for you. It was such a pleasure for me. Oh, excuse me. And I tremendously appreciate your forbearance in not throttling me. You really are quite the gentleman. If you're ever in Groundbreaker's airspace, well, space, please don't hesitate to look me up. The Lost Hope serves Spectrum vodka. Perhaps we could try every colour? You know, really tie one on. Let me know. Logs. Shrink ray. Note to self, remember this later. No, better. Ada, remind me weekly to check this log until I tell you to stop. Yes, I mean continually. No, Ada, not if I'm dead. Why would you even ask me that? Back to my point. I saw in actuality, with my own 2 eyes, a sublimely powerful weapon in Wells' lab, just sitting there for the taking. If the grey hair were to look away or forget about it, maybe. Or if I had asked a smidgen more nicely. He called it a shrink ray, but wouldn't let me test that claim after I lost my temper. Said he was inspired to create the thing by the achievements of other scientists who dared to push the boundaries of human knowledge and decency laws. Well, I mean, we're already outside of morality, right? I had heard rumours of fantastical weapons like this one, weapons that push the boundaries of the mind and science's cutting edge, but I figured they were just stories, to be honest. Laying eyes on Wells' shrink ray firsthand is enough to make a fellow wonder if there's more to the rumours. More to be had. Hammer power. The last time I got sloshed, I mean, was imbibing at the Lost Hope on the Groundbreaker. Look, Udon was really free with drinks. He seems like an okay fellow. I shamelessly but subtly eavesdropped on 2 Mardettes yammering on about a mad scientist some years back who claimed he'd made a huge discovery that would change the fate of the colony. Like none of us have ever heard that one before. But here is the good part. The Mardettes said the mad scientist kept yelling about the hammer's power or something similar. A strange weapon with a special power created by a crazy lab coat? Sure fits the bill. It could be another one of the weapons that inspired Wells. Is this about legendary weapons, all these? Black market leads. Why won't Wells just give the shrink ray to me? Blast him to the depths of the labyrinth on Tartarus and back. Let the record show I did apologise for shouting him down 5 times. But, architect be damned, it's just sitting there, neglected and gathering dust. I should have commandeered it and thanked him without asking permission. Or, breaking expensive equipment when he said it wasn't ready yet, and that even if it were, he couldn't entrust it to someone like me. What does that even mean, I ask? That I'm not trustworthy enough? That I'd use it to wipe out the good, hard-working folks of the colony like some sort of I said Morales, as in like Miles Morales Spider-Man. Moralless psycho? I'll admit to maintaining some questionable associations, but I follow a strict code of me, myself, and mine. What's not to respect in that? Exactly. Now I have to wait until Wells forgets, or thinks he's misplaced it. In the meanwhile, I've been tracking down additional rumours pertaining to others of these science weapons throughout Halcyon. If gossips hold true, my next step will be to check with the black market merchants on the Groundbreaker and in Fullbrook. So we go into the black market on Groundbreaker next, so we'll keep an eye out for these magical space weapons. That's our bed.
Would you like a reminder on when your next shower is scheduled?
No, Ada. I'm okay, thank you. I can sort my own showers. Wait, I schedule showers? Ooh. Sam. No response from the auto-mechanical unit. A serial number etched in its chassis includes the letters Sam. Is this HK-47? I guess it is. Robot just in a cupboard waiting until presumably some point later when I have the skills or something. The modern steel wrench and you. Petunia the plant. It's not a petunia. Guy's trying, right? Give him credit. Full of modified tools with unique mechanical usages. Digging around in here would be an easy way to lose a finger to a sawtooth blade. A lot of flavour about this guy who his entire existence in the story is just to deliver this ship and then get splattered by it. But oh, photo of Parvati's father, a stern older man with warm eyes. I guess we found the room she's picked then. Why she got all these drugs? They're my drugs. Oh, these all opened. Oh, hey. Vicar. Impossible to put down. Order of Scientific Inquiry. Office of Literature. This endorsement has been approved. Tossball trading cards. Alright. Index of banned literature. Is he really just out to take bad books? Journal of Maximilian de Soto. And then, of course, the rest will be empty for a bit. But what we've got... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 companions at least. Right? On the cards. Take the Saltuna. Can't steal from our own fridge, right? Well, I mean, we claim the entire ship, the fridge with it. And that's the bathroom. Alright. Let us... head up here. I'm going to stop right here, check our skill points. What did I want to... One in there to get the lockpick level up. Tech? It's interesting, because dialogue's a thing. But then all the other things have given me dialogue options as well. Well, some of them, like... Well, tech stuff has so far, but that's what I put points in. Ooh, science weapon effects. It gives me the ability to tinker. Ooh, tinkering gets cheaper. Minus 90% at master. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I'm beginning to think not getting any more attributes. Reputation. They revere us. %, positive. Deserves a big bonus and a promotion. Interesting. So it doesn't just move one bar left or right. Got a positive and negative being balanced one way or another. That is orbital lab, yep. Ada may know more. Ada may know more.
Welcome back, Captain. How can I be of assistance?
What about the robot? Yeah, know anything about the automech gathering dust in the closet?
The unit is a cleaning SAM. Hawthorne brought it on board some cycles ago.
Doesn't look like
I'm
a cleaner.
sure with the intent to modify it, but I've never seen it up and running. Alex likely recorded progress notes detailing his efforts to modify SAM. If you check the terminal in your captain's quarters, we may be able to determine what work remains in order for SAM to properly operate.
Sure. Let's do that. Which one's our quarters? Upstairs. Of course it is. Search for Sam. Do not forget, you found a discarded sanitation and maintenance. That's Sam, okay. Automech and Emerald Vale scrap heap during your last job. Should not be too difficult to get it up and running. With a few key mods, I can envision a combat-capable variant. There we go. Some might say a clean, mean killing machine. Should be fun. Removal of factory standard part Sud Steeper was successful. Delivery of combat-modified replacement part Acid Steeper has been delayed. Progress setback is estimated now to be a solid 3 months. Not like I have more pressing matters to attend to. Ah, but I do. Oh, there we go. I'm giving it hope on the delivery. The part is lost in transit and it's not turning up anytime soon. But, good news. I heard from a fellow who knows a gal who knows the broker, who overcharged me for the information regarding the location of an acid steeper I can filch. The part was sent to an old storage facility in Roseway. I sure never thought I'd go back to that pit. Good thing Auntie abandoned it years ago. I'll pick it up following this next pit stop. Back to Emerald Vale. Wells wants me to chaperone some person of interest. Details to come later. Never quite got there, though. Never quite. Alright. I think that'll do us. It's late, and I want to have another round of Chinese food. Wasn't even expecting to be on today, so it's been a bonus. Thank you one and all for coming by. It has been a pleasure, as always. I might be back on tomorrow evening, we'll see. I'm not even sure when I'm next at work. Possibly Monday, but it might be a day off. I'll check some point tomorrow. Give myself a little bit more time to just forget about the entire place. But yeah, thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your weekends. And if I don't see you again, catch you next week. Bye.